I want to say categorically that no governor, no governor that we gave tickets can harass us out of office. No governor, no matter how highly placed, will come and with a fiat dissolve the National Working Committee, dissolve state councils, dissolve local government councils, dissolve world executive, even military governments don't behave that way. And so I must state categorically that mandate that was given to us on March 27th, the leadership of this party, under my leadership, will defend it, and I want to assure you that we will reclaim it and we will be here and produce the next president of Nigeria. But the Labour Party was built on the backs of honest Nigerians who believe in the possibility of a better tomorrow. We are a party of vision, a party of unity, and a party that represents the true interest of the people. Those who seek to tear us apart with backroom deals and illegal meetings must not be allowed to do so. What message does it send to Nigerians when meetings meant to divide us are held in Abia State, a state that has become a symbol of resilience at a time when this nation is struggling with ethnic divisions? Such actions do not promote unity, they deepen the wounds of distrust. Nigerians are watching and they will not be silent. We cannot afford to play politics with the future of our party. I call on all true members of Labour Party to stand firm. This is not the time for betrayal. It is the time for solidarity. We must reject the actions of those who, for their own interests, seek to weaken us, seek to divide the party, seeks to share it and divide it in piecemeal. I remain committed to leading this party in the right direction, one that aligns with the hope and aspirations of Nigerians. We have much work to do. The beautiful ones are not yet born in Nigeria, but they will be born through our collective efforts. We must nurture this party, for it is the only true vessel that can deliver the change Nigeria so desperately needs. The first question, we have not yanked off Alex Otti and Peter Obi. We have simply said that the doors of the party are open to others, which is democratic. If you look at section 221 and section 222 of the 1999 Constitution, it makes it clear that every political party is open to all Nigerians. The Labour Party Constitution is equally clear that you cannot deprive people who may be interested in running for an elective office in the party. And so what we have done simply is to open the window to accommodate more people. You will agree with me that democracy is about number. The more, the merrier. The more people we have, the better for the party and for even the candidates themselves. Because if you emerge from a competitive process, it gives you more confidence and it shows that you are the best. And Labour Party have always maintained that why APC and PDP have failed is because they suppress competition and skew their primaries towards one individual. And we feel that since our party is different, we should not be seen in behaving in the same way. And that's why we have simply thrown the party open for all and sundry. Yes, as for this meeting, yes, they were all invited for the meeting.
Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Who could have imagined that Julius Abure, who used to look humble and amiable, that he could descend to the level that he is today because of politics, because he wants to be in charge, because he has been infested by the African leadership disease of not knowing when to step aside and allow democracy to work. He is claiming that his executive has been betrayed, that Peter Obi and Alex Otti. Peter Obi is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, and Alex Otti, the only Labour Party governor in Nigeria today. And he was claiming that Alex Otti wanted to harass him, that out of office, harass himself and his executive. He don't know, or he didn't want to understand that the whole essence of what Alex Otti did by convening that stakeholders meeting, where it was resolved for a new national convention, for a new leadership to emerge, was a last chance for Labour Party to save itself. This is because the Abure-led executive is not recognized by the Independent National Electoral Commission. And the INEC itself, the Independent National Electoral Commission, said they were not part of the convention that Abure and Co. held in Awka, on which basis he is claiming to be the one in charge of the party. He don't seem to understand the danger his actions pose to this future of candidates, including even the present governorship candidate of Labour Party in Edo State and in other states that are holding state government governorship election this year. That it was like an emergency meeting, the stakeholders meeting that was held in Abia State. It was a desperate effort to save the party, but Abure don't want to put the party above his own interests in emerging as the chairman of the party. And he seemed to have forgotten that Alex Otti, as the highest ranking elected official of the Labour Party, is the leader of the party. And he can do whatever that needs to be done to save the party. Alex Otti's leadership of Labour Party is no different from Bola Ahmed Tinubu's leadership of the APC. Abdullahi Ganduje is the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, but the leader of the party, the APC, remains Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president. It is therefore very wrong of Abure not to recognize the importance of Alex Otti as the leader of the party in convening that stakeholders meeting. And even before Alex Otti, the leader of the party, the highest ranking elected official of the party, had been Dr. Olusegun Mimiko when he was governor of Ondo State. And he had the right to show direction when the party was going astray. Olusegun Mimiko did similar things to save the party. So what Alex Otti did is not new. That the Alex Otti is the leader of the party is not in doubt. Even though Peter Obi was the presidential candidate of the party and people sees him as one of the leaders of the party, in truth, the leader of the party is the highest elected official. And Alex Otti did what he did to save the party. As far as I can see it, it is not something that Abure, because of his own personal interest in remaining as chairman, should just dismiss as that of being harassed out of office. And then one of the most ridiculous things he said was about Peter Obi and Alex Otti losing their right to automatic ticket. You know that one of the ridiculous decisions that emanated from that Awka convention that INEC rejected, that it wasn't part of, was that Julius Abure, perhaps in an effort to curry goodwill, said that they have given Peter Obi automatic ticket to be the party's flag bearer in the 2027 election as this presidential candidate, and also giving automatic ticket to Alex Otti. Now, these people, I'm sure they didn't ask him to do that for them. I do not think that Peter Obi told him to give him automatic ticket. Being a Democrat that Peter Obi is, he wouldn't have said they should give him automatic ticket. But look at how he was presenting it, saying that they have the reason they threw the thing open now because he has fallen out with Peter Obi and Alex Otti, and he has withdrawn the automatic ticket. The reason why they did it was because they don't want to be like the other parties, APC and PDP, that skew their ticket to favor some people. What were they thinking of when they say that Peter Obi has automatic ticket in 2027? So they knew that what they were doing was wrong, but they did it because at that time, it means it favors them to do so. There is no doubt that in the case of Alex Otti, being an incumbent governor, he earns the rights of first refusal. That is how it's done all over the world, where the presidential system of government operates. So the idea that you give Alex Otti automatic tickets, it's neither here nor there, because he's going to get automatic ticket. That's how it is. Look at what happened in the United States. Joe Biden, he was given the right of first refusal. There was no competition. That was why you can see as he stepped down, how the process, the system operated under the Democratic Party. There was no debates to decide who would be the presidential candidate of the Democratic Party ahead of the November election in America. Because that's how it is. The incumbent has the right of first refusal. Even though because of old age and alleged dementia, the reason why Joe Biden stepped down, you could see that the party was patient with him to take the decision by himself, because he is the one that has all the delegates in his favor because of his incumbency factor. So I don't think Abure understood what is going on for him to think that. So what is he going to do? So during the ahead of 2027, there will be a primary where another candidate will emerge as the governorship candidate of Labour Party. I think Labour Party better put his house in order, because it is this kind of attitude of Abure that will create the atmosphere where, before you know it, Alex Otti may have to leave the party for them. Because Alex Otti cannot afford to be nominated by a party that has no leadership, and he will not be recognized by his candidacy will not be recognized by Independent National Electoral Commission. That's it. That's true. That's true. So he didn't do Alex Otti any favor. In the case of Peter Obi, Peter Obi is head and shoulder above any other candidate in terms of picking the presidential ticket of Labour Party in a free and fair contest. In a free and fair contest. I don't think that Peter Obi is demanding any special treatment, despite the worldwide acclaim that he is the reason why Labour Party what a mention in Nigeria today. Abure was talking about that Labour Party was supported by Nigerians who believe the process of creating a new democracy, a change different from what is obtainable in APC and PDP. Those Nigerians, the reason why they flocked around Labour Party was because of Peter Obi. He ought to know it. He ought to know it. He had been part of the beneficiaries of the Peter Obi waves. Before, who knows Abure as the chairman of Labour Party? Labour Party was an unknown quantity, whether we like it or not. If you are in doubt, look at the record of Labour Party. As I said, once Mimiko left Labour Party was neither here nor there. It began to sink more and more to oblivion. And those who are claiming that Labour Party was something of repute, nationwide acclaim, they should look at the record. Labour Party was struggling to survive. That was why there is a national chairman of that Labour Party. There was a national chairman of that Labour Party who is from Kwara State. I'm trying to remember his name. Alaja Abdul Wahid or something like that. He was the chairman of Labour Party for a long time, because nobody was really interested in that, being the national chairman of Labour Party. Was there for a long time, especially after this Danny Wanyang left. And if you look at the election record, in 2019, I keep making reference to this, in 2019 presidential election, the presidential candidate of Labour Party was Mohammed Usman. Mohammed Usman in that election scored only 5,074 votes nationwide. That was how Nigerians rated Labour Party. In 2019 presidential election, you can go and verify, check the record. What was the score of the presidential candidate of Labour Party in 2019? 2019 was the year that Peter Obi as vice presidential candidate of Atiku Abubakar in PDP. Many believe that they won the election. It was also rigged. You can see the millions of votes that Peter Obi and Atiku garnered in 2019. But the Labour Party presidential candidate, Mohamed Usman, got only 5,074 votes. Is that a sign of a political party that has the backing of Nigerians, as Abure wants us to believe? It was Peter Obi that gave this party the impetus to flex as a national party that deserves recognition. It was Peter Obi who, once he stepped into that party, with the wave of the obedient movement, Labour Party was transformed to the level that Labour Party were even winning positions where they don't have candidates. There were several constituencies where Labour Party won, no candidate. And the party that came second took over the seats. That was how the Labour Party was so influential. Even in the last local government election, in Bauchi, Labour Party won a council seat without having a candidate in Bauchi. It was still part of the same process of people looking at Labour Party through the prism of Peter Obi. So the idea that they have taught Peter Obi a lesson by removing automatic tickets from him is really, as far as I can say, that's the playing politics like a neophyte. Because Labour Party needs Peter Obi more than Peter Obi needs Labour Party if it is to make any headway in 2027. So what Abure should be working for, what they should be working for, is to see how they can work with Alex Otti and go to the next convention. If they still want to head the party, they go and contest in a free and fair contest. If Abure is returned, fine and good for him. But if they continue in this path of having parallel leadership, that will create atmosphere for so many people who are looking for ways to defect from Labour Party to APC to quickly do so, and you can't blame them. So Abure has to bury his ambition. He has to follow democracy. If he's interested in continuing to be the chairman of the Labour Party, he should brace up to participate in the next national convention and contest for national chairman. If they re-elect him, so be it. But that Awka convention has been rendered useless by the Independent National Electoral Commission that said they didn't observe it and they have no report on it. That should have been enough for Abure to know that the time is up. And if he wants to continue to remain in this seat as national chairman of the party, he has to contest in the next national convention so that he can be able to have a legitimate mandate of the people. That's my take on this matter. I don't know what you think, but whatever is your position on this, let us know through the comment section. What do you think about the way Abure is handling the crisis in Labour Party, and your view on whether Labour Party can survive if Abure insists on this direction he's going on? Because it is important that Labour Party is saved, because Labour Party, to be frank, is the party of the future, is the party that has the credibility, and it also has people of character, unlike APC and PDP, that could really save this country. And it will be a shame if people like Abure are allowed to destroy this party. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.